Hi, I'm Larry London, and this is Border Crossings. Today's guest has created a new reggae album that features songs from one of his heroes. It's Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads, which is a play on the name of the rock band Talking Heads. Originally from Jamaica, Mystic Bowie has lived in the U.S. for several years. He started his career as a musician and singer with the alternative band known as the Tom Tom Club. His new CD, Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads, was recorded in Boston and included musicians from the prestigious Berklee School of Music. The new CD is due for a June 15th release. One of the guests on the new album is B-52 singer Cindy Wilson. The album even includes a song inspired by his late mother. A folk hero and cultural ambassador in Jamaica, Mystic Bowie hopes to pass his legacy to younger generations. Stick around for today's special guest, Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads, coming up on Border Crossings. Hi, welcome to Border Crossings. My name is Larry London, and in our studios and on tour for a brand new project that he's got out, Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads is with us here in Washington, D.C. He's got a new album. It's a concept album. We're going to talk with him about his music and his career, which began in Jamaica, and he's here in our studios. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
It's great for you guys to be here today. I love reggae music. I love reggae music.
It's good to know that because I love you. I'm one of your biggest fans. You just don't know
Really?
it. So I'm really excited to come meet you in person.
Well, thank you. Thank you for doing this. And I've been to Jamaica several times. I've climbed the Duns River Falls, and I stayed at Rose Wyndham Hall and played golf in Montego Bay, and love Jamaica.
Next time you should visit where I am. I'm in the mountains of a community called Akompong.
All right.
We're a tribal community. We tribe is called the Maroons, and that the tribes that I belong to.
And you're like a cultural minister for that tribe.
Yeah, I am the Minister of Youth and Culture for the Maroon tribes, yes.
You do a lot of charity work. From what I read about you, you give a lot of your time and a lot of resources to kids.
Yeah, man, I have to. If you think about it, living a life, earning and harvesting from this world and from this earth and not giving back, what does that make me? I won't even give you the answer.
You won't give me that? Well, I wasn't going to answer. You can fill in the blank. But so it's always been reggae music for you, or?
No, I started out singing tribal music, which is Pocomina, Mento, and
that's
Calypso.
Folk.
The
Mento's
the
folk,
Mento is Jamaican folk music.
Right.
That's where Calypso derived from, really. So that's where I started out, and I was discovered at an early age. Won a major competition in Jamaica when I was 13 years old, and because of that, the hotel industry got really interested in me to start performing because I wasn't the reggae. I was one of the only child singing, traditional Jamaican music. So I got a lot of the jobs from that, and then the foreign entities, promoters start getting interested in me, and why not take advantage of it?
Well, I love reggae music, and our audience around the world loves reggae music. And, it doesn't seem to be something you can find that easily here in America, but it's very popular outside of the United States.
Yeah, in Europe, reggae is huge. As a matter of fact, there's so much reggae music available. And thanks to the internet, you as a reggae lover can find reggae at the tip of your finger right now. You search for reggae, and you'll be surprised the amount of music out there available to you.
And there's so many festivals, too, reggae music festivals.
Those are fun.
Yes. You've played quite a few.
Yeah, I played quite a few, and you should be showing up at some of them so I can say, that's the guy, that's Jimmy.
That's it. I'm coming. You invite me to one, I'll be there.
All right.
If you crowd surf, I'll try and catch you. No promises, but I'll try.
Can you catch a person with playing a bass, a flying bass player?
I have never tried.
A flying guitar player?
Never tried.
Have you ever catch a
Not
Japanese?
Not at the same time.
Can you catch a Japanese playing the keyboard?
Yes. Her I can catch. Can you introduce the guys in the band?
Actually, I think they should introduce themselves.
All right. They can do that.
On bass, the legendary
Rupert McKenzie, otherwise called Roops.
All right, Roops.
From Jamaica.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And on guitar,
Billy Ruger from Connecticut.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not from Jamaica.
No, not from Jamaica, sadly.
The nice thing about this dude, man, it's amazing. I actually watched him grow up, and I was really close with his parents. So I actually watched Billy grow up to become this amazing, talented, great young man, an amazing musician. So I'm very very fortunate to have him working with me.
I can tell you have a nice heart because, you know, you're doing nice things for people. You know, you bring him into your band, you know, somebody you observed, and come play with me. So that's a very nice thing to do.
And then on keyboard over there, we have the biggest troublemaker in the band. She looks so calm and pleasant. She is a troublemaker.
She is?
Yeah.
That's why she has no microphone.
Exactly. And that is Aya Kato from Japan.
Kato-san. Welcome. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Nice to have you here from Japan. We're broadcasting in Japan. We're in Jamaica. We're all around the world. And we have Mystic Bowie in our studios. Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads. So this is a concept album, a concept project that you started, I guess, in 2015.
Yes. I had the idea. I came up with the idea about 8 years before I even got together and went public with the idea. I was on tour with the Tom Tom Club. I'm one of the singers in the Tom Tom Club. Which is the rhythm section for Talking Heads.
Right.
And I've seen the offers came in for the reunions. And I wanted the reunion to happen because there's my chance to maybe be a backup singer for one of my most amazing band, you know, the greatest poetry and rhythm section. And I wanted it to happen. When I saw it wasn't getting it together, I decided, you know what, why don't I strip these songs, take their lyrics, write Caribbean, my cultural music, and put it to that poetry, and do my own thing. And I mentioned it to the original members, Chris France and Tina Weymouth, and they said, Mystic, you should definitely do it. What a great concept. And here it is.
Here it is. And here you are.
Here we are. I mean, what, 30 year kicking off, you know,
Wow.
touring, and so far, we haven't had any negative, you know, feedback as yet. You know, we have it's really good because the diehard Talking Heads fans are now coming on board because, you know, there was the skeptics in the beginning, you know.
Sure.
But then they came to the show and we even heard folks even said to us, well, I finally understand what David was saying in this song. Because, you know, we take it, in reggae, you have to be clear, you have to be,
Right.
you know, the story have to be the most important thing in it, not just the music. And so I came up with the idea, and I decided I want to legitimize my concept. So I went back to Jamaica, recorded the entire album in Jamaica with some of the legendary musicians, you know, and, you know, 80-something-year-old guitar player Ernest Ranglin played guitar, you know, Dean Fraser, Namba Robinson, Hopton Williams, those guys, the horn section on this album. Then Lincoln Thomas is my co-producer and guitar player. Freddie McGregor, who is another living Jamaican legend, Freddie McGregor sang on a song with me. So then I decided, you know what, I want to bridge it back to the States. So I reached out to Cindy Wilson from B-52s, who ended up singing a song also. You know, and then, you know, from there, I said, well, one of the younger Jamaican guys, Taurus Riley, who's, you know, he'd been on top of the reggae scene for past 12, 15 years. Why not bring him in? And of course he said yes. You know, they all love the project, so here it is. You know, a great album kicking off. We just released a music video. We just released the single. And now we basically getting ready to hit the tour again. And the new album coming out on June 15th.
Oh, what's that called?
Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads. Self-titled album.
Wow. All right. Excellent. Well, I can hardly wait for the album, and I want to hear you guys do some music, too. Now you've got me all excited because of the story here. Talking Heads music turned into reggae. So that's going to be very exciting to listen to.
Yeah, the thing, what we do, obviously, today, we strip down. When we're on tour, we're a full band. Here, we're very stripped down to, we don't have the drummer, we don't have our backup singers. So now the musicians are filling in for the backup singers. I'm basically doing some percussion, and we're just basically going to hit it.
All right. So go ahead and hit it. Mystic Bowie and Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads.
Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me around. I feel now born with a weak heart. Guess I must be having fun. The less we say about it, the light up as we go along. My feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's okay, I know nothing's wrong, nothing. Hi ho, I've got plenty of time, plenty of time. Hi ho, you've got light in your eye, light in your eye, and you're standing here beside me. I've loved the passing of time. Never for money, always for love. Cover up and say goodnight. Say goodnight. Home is where I want to be, but I guess I'm already there. I came home, she lifted up her wings. I guess this must be the plan. But I can't tell one from another. Did I find you or you find me? 'Cause there was a time before we were born. If someone asked me, this is where I'll be, where I ho, we're drifting and down, drifting and down. Hi ho, singing to my mouth, into my mouth. And out of all those kinds of people, you've got a face with a view. I'm just an animal looking for a home to share this same place for a minute or two. And you love me till my heart stops. You love me till I'm dead. My eyes light up, eyes look through you. Cover up my blind spot, hit me on my head and say, ah, ah,
Love it.
Thank you.
Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads. Now, so does David Burns know about your album and about your music?
Yes, he does.
And what did he say? Did you talk to him?
Actually, so far I haven't got a response from David, but knowing David, he haven't said no yet. He's a very opinionated person. You know, he's an opinionated person. So if David didn't like what's going on,
Right.
believe me, you would
Well,
know.
Hopefully, June 16th, you don't get an is the day after. So
Actually, I hope we do.
a good email.
Yeah.
A positive email.
David is a good guy. Yeah,
David is a good guy?
Yeah, June 15th. Yeah, David is a good guy. Very eclectic person. He's a musical genius. So most geniuses are always misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to these words, man. Listen
That's
to these
true.
lyrics.
That's true.
Listen
And so
to
you're
the-
giving the songs new life, which is great, with a different vibe and a different
Exactly.
flavor.
Exactly.
I read where you took the words, but you eliminated all the instrumentation so that you could create your own story.
Exactly. I did not want to be a cover band.
Mm-hmm.
My intention was never to be a cover band. It's to be Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads. Take the poetry of Talking Heads, strip the music away from it, write my own music, then bring back some of the more popular melodies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to maintain the integrity of Talking Heads music
Mm-hmm.
and their artistry. And so that's what I did. And so far, I think I accomplished my objective.
Well, everybody, your sound is great. Everybody loves reggae music. It's happy music. It's party music. There's a lot of political overtones to a lot of reggae music.
Correct.
And spiritual messages, which Bob Marley had started and spread
Exactly.
so well. But now it's something else. It's party music. It's fun music. It's happy music. It's good time music.
It's, you know what? If you listen to reggae music and it doesn't put a smile on your face, I'm sorry, you will never be smiling again.
That's right. You must not be breathing if you're not smiling when you're... Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads on tour right now. Is this an international tour? I know you've played Peru and you've played a number of different places around the world. How about this tour?
Yeah, this tour is going to be national.
Okay.
National. Last year we went out into Canada and came back, but I think this year we're focusing on the United States because we have this album coming out and we want to kind of focus on the U.S. market, just promote it, travel around and let people keep seeing Talking Dreads and see what we're made of. You know?
And so you went to Berklee School of Music.
No.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, you did. I read something. Oh, you went there. Is that how you met, or how did you come across? I mean, this is an interesting international band that you formed.
No, what I did, the way Berklee came in for me, when I just came up with this concept, I actually went to Berklee and recruited some musicians.
Oh.
And
well,
then
so you were at Berklee.
Yeah. Then I went.
You didn't attend, but you were there.
I rented a studio in Boston and got some students from Berklee.
Gotcha.
To basically say, listen, you guys gonna be working with me for a while. This is the concept. We're gonna be stripping down these songs. We're gonna be writing this music, and I need you guys to work with me here. And so that's how I stepped foot in Berklee.
I lived in Boston, so it's a beautiful area. Beautiful, beautiful place.
It is.
And you live in the U.S.
Yeah, I live both places. Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yeah, I really like Connecticut. As a matter of fact, I moved to Connecticut, and I was living with, I used to live with Chris and Tina from the Talking Heads and Tom Tom Club.
Right.
I've lived with them for quite a few years. You know, they helped me to stay in the United States and all those things. So they're really good people. So when I needed my privacy, so I moved away, moved from their house. However, I still only live about 15 minutes from them currently.
But you're never home probably. You're on the road touring. I mean, life of a musician, you don't spend much time at home.
The way I see it, as a musician, if you're home too much, something is wrong.
Right. Yeah. And plus, that's what you're a messenger. You're spreading your message and the music. I'm going to ask you to do something which is kind of unusual because we talked before we went on the air. We were going to try and get 4 songs in. So we're moved. Time's moving along. I'd like to ask if you do 2 songs in a row. That way we can get 4 in.
Sounds beautiful to me.
So if you do 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. A double play. From Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads.
1, 2, 3, 4. Watch out. You might get what you're after. Cool, baby. Strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy burning down the house. Hold tight. Wait till the party's over. Hold tight. We're in for nasty weather. There has got to be a way. Burning down the house. Here's your tickets, pack your bag. Time for jumping overboard. Transportation is here. Close enough, but not too far. Baby, you know where you are. Fighting fire with fire. All wet. Hey, you might need a raincoat. Shade down. Dreams walking in broad daylight. 365 degrees. Burning down the house. No visible means of support, and you have not seen nothing yet. Well, everything's stuck together. I don't know what you expect. Staring into my TV set. Fighting fire with fire. Burning down the house. Burning down the house.
Woo! What's next? We're going with 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
2 in a row.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cecile, say something once, so I say it again now. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 better. Run, 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 run away. Whoa, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 better. Run, 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 run away. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. Si que j'appuie, si soit là. Si quella dit, si soit là. Réalisons mon espoir. J'en mélange vers le chloroquine. Yeah, 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 yeah. How we are vain and we are blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Pa 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 better. Run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Pa 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 better. Run, 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 run away. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Woo! All right. Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads. You're sounding great. I love it.
Thank you.
I love
Thank
it.
you,
June
Jimmy.
15th, the new album comes out. Where can people get it? iTunes, Amazon. How about your website?
Wherever you can find music, you will find this album.
All right.
Also on talkingdreads.com.
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 And you, I guess, were raised by a single mom, and there's a
Correct.
song on the album that was inspired by her.
Yeah, there's a song on this album. It's not a Talking Head song, but we decided to put it on the album because, like you said, it's one of those songs that the only time I ever heard that song as a child was when my mom was upset. She'd start singing this song, whether washing the clothes, back in the days you see that the river or the pan with the water in it. And it's only when she's upset, she'd sing this song. So whenever that song has been sung by my mom is when all the kids look at each other like, oh my God, what did you
Trouble.
do?
Somebody's going to get it.
Somebody's going to get you.
Somebody's going to get it. And so, of course, you're talking about a Janis Joplin song.
Yes, Piece of My Heart.
Yeah, that's a great, what great song. And it's kind of a little different than Talking Heads music, but it's wonderful that it's your story. You're telling your story. on this
Exactly,
album.
and that's one of the main reasons why I didn't want to just be a cover band. I want to take this story and to see which of these songs, which of the poetry from these songs that I can apply to myself, my own life. For example, the single that we have coming out, Once in a Lifetime, at times it seems as if that song was actually written for me, by me, about me, because it's so it's so personal. The story of the song is so personal, and so that's one of the main reasons why I chose that song as a single.
All right. And you're going to do that single for us.
You want us to do that?
Yes, I want to hear it live. This is different than the album. This is a unique, worldwide, special version.
In that case, you got it.
All right. Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads, and what's the name of the song?
The song is called Once in a Lifetime.
Once in a Lifetime. All right.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. You may find yourself in another part of the world. You may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. You may find yourself in a beautiful house. With a beautiful house. You may say to yourself, well, how did I get here? Let the days go by, let the water hold me down. Until the days go by. Water flowing underground. Into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime. You may ask yourself, how do I work this? You may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? You may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. You may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Let till the days go by, let the water hold me down. Let till the days go by, water flowing underground. To the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime. Water dissolving, water removing. There is water in the bottom of the ocean. Remove the water, come with the water. Remove the water from the bottom of the ocean. Let till the days go by, let the water hold me down. Let till the days go by, water flowing on the ground. Blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime. Same as it ever was. 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 You may ask yourself, what is a beautiful house? You may ask yourself, where does that highway lead to? You may ask yourself, am I right, am I wrong? You may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Until the days go by, let the water hold me down. Until the days go by, water flowing underground. Into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime. Same as it ever was. 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 Time isn't holding us. Time isn't after us. Time isn't holding us. Time doesn't hold us back. Time isn't holding us. Time isn't after us. Time isn't holding us. Let till the days go by, let the water hold me down. Let till the days go by, water flowing underground. Into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime. Oh, same, 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 same. Same, same, same. Same, same, same.
That's special. That's special. I like that. That's a once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime.
And it's Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads.
Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads in living colors.
In living colors. You keep adding to it. June 15th. That's the date.
Look at all the colors. Come on, look at that.
In color.
We are the international band. You know?
What's your website again if people want to check you out?
TalkingDreads.com. www.talkingdreads.com.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very much for having us.
A pleasure to meet you. You sound great, and nothing but success to you. Come back again the next time.
Great to meet you. Great to meet Felicia. Great to meet your star.
And we'd love to have you
back. And your staff.
Anytime. Anytime you're in D.C., come back.
Deal.
All right. It's a deal. Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads, June 15th. I'm Larry London. You're watching Border Crossings.